the family of a Vance County man shot to death in his own home continues to wait for justice. Ray Harrell died 3 weeks after he was murdered while standing in the front doorway of his home. CBS North Carolina's Steve Sprasia has more from Henderson.
Ray Harrell was a Vietnam vet, a man who survived that conflict only to die here in his home, the victim of a barrage of gunfire.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. He didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve it. Oh, some idiot killed him.
Police say it was a drive-by shooting. At least 5 bullets hit the house. One shot entered here. There are several others higher up, but the one that did the damage went through this window right here.
It went boom, boom, you know, like that twice. The next thing I know, my husband was hollering for me. He said, I've been shot.
The bullet which came through the window went right through this metal door, striking Harrell as he stood watching an automobile which had been slowly driving up and down the street.
So I went running in the living room, and he had blood running all down him, you know, went all in his shoes and everything. He said, call 911.
For the first few days of his hospitalization, the 69-year-old was on the mend, but complications set in, and he died 3 weeks later, devastating his wife.
I got his wedding ring from the hospital, and I said, I'll never take it off.
Diane says that Ray's death back on November 15th left a huge hole in her heart and left her unable to answer one terrible question.
Why? What has he done to you? He don't bother nobody.
And she waits anxiously for detectives to provide her with that answer by making an arrest.
I just want them to be punished, what they done to them, and I want them to be caught.
And the Vance County Sheriff tells us his office is actively pursuing several leads. I'm Steve Sprasia, CBS, North Carolina.
Now, one possible motive investigators are looking into are allegations that the victim might have been targeted because he had a Trump sign on his front lawn. So coming up tonight at 6, Steve Sprasia looks into that aspect of the case and will tell you what the family and investigators think.